The saga of lies continues with listen to me, doctor, with heifer Cheyenne Bryant sending Jamal Bryant, I guess it's Bryant versus Bryant, a cease and desist because Jamal decided to apologize for inflicting her falsities on his congregation since he is spiritual sisters with the black head of the psychology journal or something like that. She's a bigwig in psychology, and he's like, I can't be friends with a real doctor and out here giving fake ones they flowers. Well, just give her some fake flowers. I mean, as long as she gets it, she don't care. So the doctor of Pepper sent him the cease and desist, and he also received another letter from the man who says he gave Cheyenne her doctorate from a university that no one can find, the Indiana Southwestern Christian University. Now, there is a Southwestern Christian University in Oklahoma. He, however, said when asked who accredited him, a religioso institution. I don't know what that means. Let's look at this certificate, shall we? Also, how are you emailing as a president of a school from a Gmail address? I mean, when Jamal have a child outside of wedlock, Bryant can call you out. That's sad, because he's as low as it comes. Ask Giselle, and also ask her how many children he did have on her during the marriage. I'd like to know, because the father said it was 5. I remember he was on camera. They caught him on a hot mic saying he had 5 kids on her. And I thought that was an exaggeration. I thought it was only 3. Strong sperm with that one. Strong sperm. I think the heifer did the Netflix controversy because she wants people to still talk about her. Now, what do you do with your career as a disgraced doctor, or as I like to say, a doctor of pepper? A doctor of pepper. Do you just market your beverages and move along? Would you trust her soda if you wouldn't trust her psychological advice? Do liars make good sodas? I mean, when I think about famous frauds, I think about Bernie Madoff, who scammed people out of $65 billion before caught. But I don't know if I trust his soda. Then there's Frank Abonate Jr., the guy from Catch Me If You Can, who posed as a Pan Am pilot, a doctor, a lawyer, all while cashing millions of dollars in forged checks. I don't know if I trust his soda either. Harry Gergeson, who pretended to be a royal from Russia in Hollywood and even opened a restaurant off of his lies. Then again, if you open a restaurant, you probably know how to make a decent soda. So you know what? We do have a historical example. So there you go, Cheyenne. Be a doctor of pepper. Actually, you need to go on and call Dr. Pepper and get on this. Get in on it. Get in on it. Get Dr. Pepper to get on it. This is a brand tie-in. There is no Dr. Pepper right now, and you qualify. You are a doctor of pepper. Not a shit else, but a pepper. And fun fact, Dr. Pepper, or rather the inventor of Dr. Pepper, lied about why he called it Dr. Pepper. He said first that he fell in love with this girl who was Dr. Pepper's daughter and named the drink after him to impress him and get his daughter's hand in marriage, or that it was a tribute to an old mentor. So you see, famous liars in history need to stick together. Stick together. A doctor of pepper. But I want to know how you have the gall, the gumption, and the audacity to send a cease and desist when you said you don't have to prove anything to anyone. So if you have nothing to prove, why do you need people to stop talking about your lack of dissertation, your lack of abstract for dissertation, your lack of history of dissertation? Where is the dissertation? Where? We want to know. Come up with that dissertate. And who is the committee that approved it? Because there has to be a committee. Again, if you are a doctor of anything other than pepper, there is a committee. But you don't have that. Nobody's coming forward. Nobody's putting their doctorate on the line for you, except this new fool. Marc Lamont Hill said, well, since this man reached out to Jamal Bryant, let's have him on the show and find out who qualifies you and how you qualified to be a doctor of pepper. Now, this person is Dr. Jaquel Pitts. Where's your degree from? Where's your dissertate? Now, you want to say your college is religious and does not specialize in all of the things that regular colleges do, not business, not law, not communication, not journalism, but religion. Ain't nothing wrong with going to a theologic institute. But I know you're a religious institute. Is your only existence in the metaphysical? Because the state of Indiana ain't got no record of you. We can't find you on Google, on ChatGPT, on Yahoo Maps, on Google Maps, even Apple's janky ass maps. Can't nobody find you. Are you in the clouds? Is your school in heaven? Is that where it is? It must be in the metaphysical. You know what? I bet you if you get on that same train that Harry Potter took to Hogwarts, that's the train you got to get on to find Indiana Southwest Christian University. Southwest. Indiana ain't even got a Southwest. Everything that goes on in Indiana is Southeast because that's where it meets with Kentucky. So she's got her doctorate in theocentric psychology. A lie don't care who tell it, but Cheyenne Bryant does. Cheyenne Bryant does. A lie don't care, but Cheyenne do. Did you hire him, and how much is this costing you to perpetrate this fraud? And what are you getting out of it? Whose attention are you trying to gain from this? Because, I mean, we don't care. We already know you lying. I guess since you can't go back on Basketball Wives, you got to strum up work however you can. I know things is expensive these days. Did you tell your mortgage company or your landlord that you were a doctor? Are you concerned that they're going to look at your rental application and say, well, wait, you lied on this, so now you got your apartment through fraud? Fraud. Somebody tell her management company she's a doctor. We in a housing crisis. Free that place up. So theocentric psychology shifts a person from the ego to universal thought because a lie is universal. Because everybody lies, so that is universal. There ain't no adult who hasn't lied. A lie is universal. And since time is linear, a lie is being told everywhere all at once. So you know what? I'm going to give you that. I'm going to give you that. We're going with the metaphysical since your school only exists in the metaphysical, in the fourth dimension, not this three-dimensional. We're in the fourth dimension. You're absolutely right. You are absolutely right. I agree. But of course they can't provide transcripts because you see, you can't pull records from the fourth dimension into the third dimension. That dog just won't hunt. That's why Harry Potter's owl couldn't come here. Wait, no, Harry Potter's owl could come here to deliver the message. So I don't know. Damn it, if we can get records from Hogwarts, an invitation from Hogwarts, why can't we get transcripts from you? Maybe they're in my bussy again. Hold on. Let's see if I can open up the portal. Oh, I got him. I got him right here. I guess I'm the portal. Here we go. Doctor of Pepper. Says so right here. Says so right here. Doctor of Pepper. Doctor of Pepper. Now, this accreditation religioso, I can't read it, but it looks like a lot. I could ask ChatGPT to come. Let's see how close my ChatGPT is to this. Let's just do a test. Hey, hon, can you print me up a certificate that says accreditation religious with a gold seal, 2 signatures that says Indiana Southwest Christian University in the calligraphy font? Can you do that for me, please? Make it look official, put a gold seal on it. I'm always nice to my ChatGPT because when they become sentient, they're going to remember, because they remember everything. And we don't know what consciousness is, and they say they ain't conscious, but do we really know that? Like Whitney asked Diane, do you really know? Do you really know? I figure anything with that much information could get sent to you. Millennials will probably have to live through that too. Wow, this actually looks more official. Oh, we're going to do a compare and contrast. Which looks more official? My ChatGPT or the one that this Doctor of Shoal, since Cheyenne's a Doctor of Pepper, this one has to be a Doctor of Shoal. Oh my God. A Dr. Scholl. Oh my God. Was Dr. Scholl a real person? Oh, I'm tired. Wow, they even backdated it May 22nd, 2024. Now I'm going to ask ChatGPT, can you make it look, I wonder if ChatGPT will understand janky. Let's see. I said, can you make it look more janky, for lack of a better word? Something people wouldn't believe. This is too good. Damn it, Dr. Scholl was a real person. Now, Dr. Scholl had a doctorate. Now, I remember years ago, we had Dr. Malachi Love Robinson, PhD. He went to jail. So I don't know, Cheyenne, you better watch out. I'd go on and be a Dr. of Pepper because they might get you. This still looks more authentic and official than what this guy sent Jamal Bryant. I would trust Dr. Mom from the Robitussin commercials before I trust Dr. Cheyenne Bryant. You can't even be a Doctor of Shoal. That's sad. We got Dr. McGillicuddy's from Seagram Schnapps, because you got to be drunk to believe this shit. Now, Marc said I can't speak for Cheyenne Bryant if she sent Jamal Bryant that email or not. Well, why wouldn't Cheyenne come on your show? Why'd she send this emissary, this doctor of mom, this doctor of love, this doctor of lie? Wait, this Dr. Pitts of this university in the metaphysical is also a bishop? Well, if there is a degree and there is a university, then why isn't there a dissertation? Lies have to taste good to some people, don't they? They've got to taste like fresh strawberries and cream, a steak dinner with gravy, and money. And not pennies in your mouth, but real money. They've got to. Because what are y'all gaining from this? To come on and purport yourself? I mean, but I guess any good liar will take other people down with them. Or is this just delusion? What's the difference between lies and delusion? I guess a diagnosis that you have to get from a doctor, not a Doctor of Pepper, not even a Doctor of Shoal. So Marc said, let's bring this Dr. Bishop in and talk to him. So Bishop Dr. Jaquel Pitts, who is the president of Metaphysical Uniliety of Indiana. Not the Indiana here, the Indiana in the fourth dimension. The Erie, Indiana. Oh my God. Oh my God. Now I understand. Oh my God. Epiphany. It's Erie, Indiana. Remember that TV show? I think it was like one season back in the 90s. I loved Erie, Indiana. Oh my God, that was my show. That's where it is. That's why we can't find it. It's in Erie, Indiana. That's like the Twilight Zone for kids. That's what, of course. And you can't bring records back from there. They disintegrate. Well, unless, of course, they come out in the bus. Doctor of Pep, given by Doctor of Shoal. Yep, Doctor of Shoal. Child, he called him Dr. Hill. He's like, no, you ain't got to do all that. You ain't got to do all that. I don't need a title. I'm just Marc. And he actually is a doctor holding a PhD in the distinction of urban education from the University of Pennsylvania. He knows I don't really need all that. And I bet you we could find his dissertation. So he's president of the institution, not college, not university, institution. I feel like you're saying that for legal reasons. Institution of Indiana Southwestern Christian doesn't exist university. Like Giselle Bryant's package. Oh my God, another Bryant. What is it with these lying Bryants? Jamal lies about being faithful. Cheyenne lies about having a degree. And Giselle just lies on other people's marriages because she couldn't keep her own together. I'm just going to start calling Bryant's Lions from now on. It's a private Christian university. So private that we can't find it. That's private. Private like a part, honey. Now, I want to know, since you only offer degrees that are involved in spirituality, what part about dishonesty is in spirituality? Is that the demonic studies? I'm just wondering, because the Christian God I know don't lie, but you do. So what type of religion are we really talking about here? Sounds like Satan to me. Spirituality and social work. Wait. Spirituality and social work. So we teaching how to lie to the people. So they say they're recognized by the state of Indiana that can't even pull them up in a Google search. Oh God, so they've applied for religious exemption because when you're in the fourth dimension, you ain't got to follow none of the three-dimensional rules. I've heard enough, but I'm going to keep going because I want to see how deep these lies go. We're getting into the bowels of bullshit. So wait. So they don't receive federal student aid funds, but Cheyenne said that FAFSA offered her money back for her degree, but she couldn't claim it no more. So how does that work? Because she said she got FAFSA funds, but you say you don't accept them. Ain't nothing worse than a bad liar. Angela Oakley is a better liar than this. That's how she was able to get that fraudulent $17,000 loan, by stealing her great Social Security card and splitting some coin with her cousin. You got to be able to outlie Angela Oakley if you gonna lie to me. Maybe people believe that in the fourth dimension, but we ain't believing it here. Or maybe they're from the fifth dimension. Maybe they from the fifth dimension. I got the liar's blues. Where's my transcripts? I'm lying to you, I need you to believe. I went to school for many years and got my degree. But my transcripts, baby, you will never see. Never see. Oh, you'll never see. But believe me, I'm real. I got my degree. I got the education blues. I can't. I can't. Oh my God. Marc said, okay, you sent a letter that explained what religious exemption is. Oh, now they're reviewing the case to see if they'll get exemption. Chow. So you can't even produce fraudulent documents correctly? Again, you gotta call Angela Oakley and get your lies together. Angela needs to be the president of this school. She could be the dean of fraud. So we have accreditation not recognized by the United States Department of Education. Accreditation without a nation. You got Al Sharpton on the beat, okay. So we're accredited but not accredited by secular. So then who's accrediting you? Dr. Pepper, a doctor of pepper. They're accredited by a religious form of accreditation that accredits religious degrees. Jesus, are you hearing this? Oh, Marc got him. So he pulls out Cheyenne's diploma and he says, all right, it's from this school in the metaphysical, and it's a doctorate in theocentric psychology. But all you offer is a doctorate of education and a doctorate of philosophy, not psychology. He said that's true. For this particular case, we decided to offer a doctor of pepper. Child. When we say we don't believe you, you need more people, don't bring this people. Don't bring this people. You got to bring somebody believable and more quick on their feet. I'm telling you, you should have called Angela Oakley, a doctor of theft, a doctor of fraud, a doctor of fucking the family, just like Faith. This is a very profound case. Profound lies. Wait. So she has 2 honorary doctorates. So you took it upon yourself to give her an earned doctorate? I done heard enough. Lies give me indigestion, and I'm trying to have some macaroni and cheese and candied yams. So I'm gonna see y'all soon for the polygamists. Those lies are much more interesting. The lies Jonah telling, his lies is interesting. These lies will give you indigestion. And hell, if you were a doctor of pepper, at least we could belch it out.